Hello, I'm Ray Luna. Welcome to my channel. Today we are doing a weekly pick a card reading or the next 7 days ahead reading. So we have 3 piles. The first is represented by an obsidian stone. The second pile is represented by a cat's eye stone. And the third pile is represented by a selenite stone. So you can go ahead and pause the video so you can find the pile and stone that resonates with you the most. And then you can go to the description and pick on the correlating timestamp for your weekly or next 7 days ahead reading. And as you can see, I did a little bit of a cat theme for this reading, so I hope you enjoy that. Hello, group number 1. Welcome to your reading. So we're going to start off with your first card. It's a zodiac sign card. This card is supposed to represent the energies you will be having and how other people perceive you for the next 7 days and the week ahead. So you have Leo, creative, loyal, leader, inflexible, jealous, prideful. Its element is fire. Ruling planet is the sun. Major arcana card is strength. Stone is peridot, carnelian. Color, yellow, orange. Lucky numbers, 1, 3, 4. And lastly, its flower is sunflower and marigold. So anything you see on this card that represents Leo can be important for you for the week in the next 7 days ahead. So watch out for these symbols because they can be a synchronicity for you. You're overall going to be more optimistic, more of a go-getter, more spontaneous. You're going to have more of that outward energy this week, like how Leo has. You might like more attention, you like more spotlight, more drama this weekend like Leo. So just think of how would a Leo act? How are Leos? And this is going to be more of your energy for the week ahead for you. And we can kind of see that energy continuing over with your first tarot card, Page of Wands. So with the Page of Wands, you're going to take that Leo energy and make plans, or just kind of visualize and think of plans that you want to take action on. So while you're going to have many thoughts, you're going to be very motivated, inspired to think of different things. One of the challenges you'll have this week is being able to kind of ground yourself, because you are thinking of all these different ideas that it might actually be hard to act on them because you're so energized just by thinking of them, if that makes sense. Like, it's kind of like before you go to bed, you think of all the things you want to do, but you're in bed, so you have to go to sleep so you can do it the next morning. That's going to be your energy. Like, you're going to think of things you want to do. You're going to have energy to do it, but make sure this week you take more of the practical steps of doing it how Leo would. So don't get too carried away. Just make sure to take some more grounding steps, because you're going to have so much energy that you'll carry yourself away with your own energy. And then with the 3 of Cups and 8 of Cups, you have some emotional energy this week. I think it's a potential for you to have a healing moment, having your own moment of retrospection. And along with that, I think it's possible you can meet up with a friend this week or a family member, and this get together, this moment of just maybe kind of talking and venting to someone this week will kind of clear your headspace, give you more clarity. This friend or family member can kind of help you out, which makes a space for your emotions to heal and clear out. But I feel with the 3 of Cups appearing for your week ahead in the next 7 days, this is a card of support and gatherings. So you should have support this week to get you through any challenges you have. And then with Queen of Swords, with the Queen of Swords, I feel this card represents an independent energy, which also reminds me of Leo being independent, strong. So you're going to be very independent, strong, and confident this week. You are going to be focused on your own plans and goals this week, and you are going to have some support of other people, and you're going to kind of counsel yourself and support yourself this week too, with the Eight of Cups next to the Queen of Swords. You have an individual support energy, you supporting yourself, and then with the Three of Cups and the other cards around it, it shows you'll have outside support. So you are supported this week externally and internally, which is really good. You know, it can be difficult to not have support from yourself or other people, but you have both this week. Honestly, like Leo, I feel this week ahead feels sunny, bright for you. I kind of think when you go outside and the sun's still up, the grass reflects the sunlight. That's kind of what I feel for you this week. It's very good, happy energy. And even if there's any sad moment this week, it will be quickly passing for you. And this week should go smoothly for you. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some more cards for you. Okay, and with these cards, we have Cautious, Beware of Dogs, Assertive, Take Your Place at the Table. So with these two cards, with Cautious, this card is talking about before taking action, make sure you plan ahead. And as I said previously this week, you're going to have many, many ideas. You're going to be inspired. Just make sure you don't fuel yourself too much off your own inspiration and plan, because any ideas and thoughts you have that can lead you to success, they're more likely to be successful with planning, with attention to details. But I feel like you're just going to be very excited this week. A lot of like orange, yellow energy. With the Leo card too, it's very, very fiery. So just be careful and don't burn yourself out with your own flame this week. And then with assertive is you're taking on traits of the lion, the Leo. You need to raise your voice at certain moments instead of being quiet. You need to speak up instead of being shut out or silenced. You have to ask for that raise. You have to tell the demanding person no instead of saying yes. So it's just telling you you're kind of stepping up into more of a boss energy. But this isn't to be rude or hurt other people. It's to protect yourself and get you what you deserve. You're stepping up into this new energy, and it will be very, very good and refreshing for you this week. And I am going to pull some more oracle cards for you. Okay, and with these cards, you have Go the Distance and Peace. So with Go the Distance, this card also mentions having strength and needing to kind of go through a long race, the long haul. Needing to have basically the fastness of a cheetah to cross the finish line. The effort and strength to go as far as you can, so you can pass that finish line. So with this, I think this is once again talking about your plans. I don't think you need to worry about your plans this week. I think you will get a lot done as long as you're doing the practical planning of them. I also think this is a card that's meant to tell you the little sacrifices you make will pay off in the long run. Like, you're forgoing short-term gratification for long-term rewards, and that will be rewarded. Because right after Go the Distance, you have Peace, and peace is talking about accepting your situation and having freedom. So when you accept the situation that you're in this week, you can plan more around it to overcome it. It's not accepting it because you want that situation to be the way it is if you don't like it. It's accepting it so you can improve it. And this is even for positive situations. If you can make a situation better, just seeing it as it is helps you know where to fix it, because you're not looking at it through foggy lenses. You're just seeing it as it is. So make sure you're putting in the effort this week. It will pay off for you in the long run. And when you have this reward and effort paid off, you will have more freedom and peace to enjoy it. So I'm going to pull a couple more cards for you. Okay, so you have your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus, and the answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. And then I was going to read this card after these two, but I decided to include it. You have unrealistic. Your expectations in the future are unrealistic and need revision. Perhaps your vision is big and may require a plan and need more careful thought. You could be setting yourself up for failure if you don't set realistic financial goals. With your dreams in a practical plan, with this card, it once again talks about like you have great ideas this week. You have great energy that you're shifting into, but just make sure you're doing the work, because otherwise what you want to do won't work. You need to make sure you're doing what you need to, like write a list if that helps you, like in the morning, write a list of 10 things you need to do, get that done. Or in the afternoon, it doesn't matter, just as long as you have that list to remind you to keep you grounded, because your mind's going everywhere. Like you're having like magical thoughts, good thoughts, but it's like you need to make sure you're doing the work with that. And then with unrealistic in relation to the plans, it's also kind of saying the same message, that you can achieve a lot, but also don't expect what you want to happen overnight. Things take time to build. Things take time to plan, and that's okay. You don't need to stress yourself out and do everything this week, because this week you're going to have a good energy. You're going to have good progress, but it's not all going to happen this week. Just use this energy to set yourself up in a good momentum and speed so you can start making progress, but it's not all going to happen this week. So if you are having such crazy expectations of yourself, you're more likely to fail at them. So instead, set up little goals, and as you hit those little goals, you'll get closer to those bigger ones, instead of trying to hit that bigger one overnight and thinking, oh, I can't do this. When you can do this, it will just take a little bit more time. So don't worry about setting these crazy expectations for yourself this week. Just take it as it comes, and you have that energy. Just don't worry about it. And with the answers you need are coming, this stresses that communication is extremely important for you this week. Your words can influence yourself and other people this week. So make sure, of course, like you can express what you're feeling. You don't want to repress any negative thoughts you have this week. It's just saying, like, if you say something like, I can't do something, right after you say that, try to say, I feel like I can't do this, but I can do this. I know I can do this. The way you feel doesn't always actually represent what you can and cannot do that week, right? So just try to have that positive mind space. And when you talk to other people and yourself this week, be a little careful about what you're saying. But that was your reading for the week and next 7 days ahead. I hope this message helps you navigate the week. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you thought. And if you have any suggestions on what readings you'd like to see next, or if you want more weekly readings, let me know. So I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. For your cards, you have Cancer, the Moon, the High Priestess, the Hermit, and 10 of Cups. So for your first card, it's a zodiac sign card. This is representing the energy you're going to have or how other people perceive you for the week ahead or the next 7 days. So you got Cancer, imaginative, loyal, caring, moody, sensitive, complicated. Its element is water, ruling planet, Moon. Major Arcana card, the Chariot. Stone, ruby, moonstone. Color, blue, silver. Lucky numbers, 2, 7, 9. And then flower, lily, and white rose. So you have the Moon card right next to it. So while the Moon isn't the representative card for it, that's the Chariot. The Moon is Pisces, I believe. It's ruled by Pisces. So that's a very similar energy because that's also a water sign like Cancer. So you are going to have strong water sign energy this week, like a lot of emotions, introspection, creativity, kind of like soft, mysterious. That's kind of what I feel for you this week. That's how other people will see you. That's how your energy will be overall. And with any of these symbols mentioned on the Cancer card, you can take these as a synchronicity for you this week if you see them. All these will be pointing you on the right pathway. They're meant to encourage you this week, so just be on the lookout for any of those signs. And something else I want to mention too, because you see the crab in the Cancer card, of course. And then the Moon, there's also the Moon card, there's also the lobster. So there's these kind of shell creatures, right? Protecting themselves. So you have an energy of protection this week. You're protecting yourself. You're protected this week. So there's a lot of messages just with that one card. And then with the Moon, the High Priestess, and the Hermit. So all these 3 cards together kind of give me that to yourself, reclusive, intuitive feeling. You're going to have this energy of like you're learning this week, you're protecting yourself. Your intuition's definitely going to be much stronger this week with the High Priestess and the Hermit because they're both full of wisdom. They already know how to use their intuition because they both know themselves. So that is you this week. It's also possible you could be doing like energy work and practices to purposely increase your intuition because the High Priestess has the book out there. So it makes me think of like studying, learning how to use your intuition. And the Hermit is basically getting wisdom and knowledge and seeking it yourself. And also part of that is through being alone, not necessarily lonely, but being isolated and doing things yourself so you can have more wisdom and knowledge. So this week is very much focused for you to be learning, to gain knowledge, and it seems to be with yourself, or at least you just staying at your space by yourself or just with people you're close with, because the 10 of Cups card, that makes me think of happy family, happy relationship. So I don't think you are purposely avoiding people. I mean, you could have a family or a friend you live with, something like that, and they don't bother you or they're not intruding on you. So you could have people around you still, but it's more like you're on your own journey this week. You're by yourself this week, and then if there is people in your space, you're comfortable with them. They're not interfering with your energy. They're helping to protect you as well. They're helping bring that safe area, that safe energy that you need this week. One last thing I will say about these cards is I kind of get an energy like you should stay at home and watch movies, play video games, cook and bake sweets, um, eat like junk food. Like, I don't know, I feel like that comfort, like just kind of chilling out this week and relaxing. So maybe this week is filled with those type of activities for you. But overall, it's very like your emotions and then kind of being into your own emotions, if that makes sense. Like it's about how you're feeling, how you're perceiving things, and it's this very dreamy, mysterious energy you're going to be putting out this week, and that will also be within your activities, just chilling, relaxing, being more intuitive. So I'm going to put down your next set of cards. Okay, and then you have persistence, stay the course, reward, paw it forward. So with persistence, I think this is a sign, don't give up this week, keep going, take this week to strengthen your shell, build it up, toughen it up. And I know I have this, like with the other cards you had, it's like protective energy, kind of to yourself energy. If something previously has difficult happened to you, I feel like this is a week for you to heal and grow from those negative experiences so that you can kind of gather yourself and feel better. With persistence, it's saying don't give up, even with the negative things you have encountered. Take time to heal and keep going. Sometimes there is difficulty and there's nothing we can do about it other than giving ourselves a moment to process the difficulty so we can move forward. And then with reward, this is a card asking us to think about what makes us feel rewarded. What do we like versus what other people like? It's kind of like a card that talks about one man's trash is another man's treasure. So I also want to say with this card appearing, I feel maybe this week you're in the energies I talked about because of other people not understanding your priorities or what you like. Maybe people think like you're a weird type of energy, but I don't know, people think everyone's weird if they're not just like them, right? So it has nothing to do with you doing something wrong. It's just other people. So you couldn't have encountered people previously that made you feel sad or made you feel the need to protect yourself or kind of seek your own intuition and own guidance. So just remember, what works for other people works for other people. What works for you works for you. Don't change what is working for you. Don't change what you're being persistent on because other people think it's weird or they don't understand it, because you could be working on something this week or doing something that could change your life positively forever, and because someone judges it, they don't understand it, you're going to stop. No, don't change yourself for other people this week. Continue on protecting yourself, trusting your own intuition, and keep doing what you're doing regardless. I think you'll be rewarded for it. And also, with the reward card, you want to reflect on, what do you find rewarding? And if it's different from what other people want, don't worry about it. Keep working on it, because that can be the difference between your failure or success. Something I think about with this is just an example. There's kind of, not everyone can do this either. With office work, like going to the office or staying at home, maybe you're someone, you prefer to stay home or you prefer to go to the office. It doesn't matter. Like other people around you might prefer the opposite, so they're judging you for it. Or even though it's just a preference, they might think, hey, you prefer to stay home, you're lazy, or you prefer to go in the office, so you must not have friends outside of the office, something like that. Like, no matter what you're choosing, people are thinking these weird judgments about you. And then there's the whole other side of, not everyone can choose remote work or office work. They might just have to go in or, just do their work online, depending on what they do, right? So I kind of feel you're encountering, or you have encountered, a situation where people are judging you either way. So protect yourself and gain your strength back up this week, because whatever you're doing that's odd or different, it's going to reward you in the future. So don't be discouraged. I'm going to pull your next cards for you. Okay, and so with these cards, you have Milk and Honey and Not For You. So with Milk and Honey, it's like, the land of milk and honey, like the promised land, having abundance, everything you need, your needs being met. So interestingly enough, with Not For You, what we just talked about, there's something that I feel like you don't match the status quo, like the way things are done, right? You're different or doing something different in some type of way, and you might feel judged by that. But even though you might be judged by that, it's like you being different or having something denied for you with Not For You, it's a blessing. Like, you're going to get more prosperity. You're going to get milk and honey, your promised land, by having you be different, by having something denied to you. You're having something else open up that's much, much, much better, is much, much more in alignment with you and what you want. And with these cards too, I kind of feel like emotional, and then you have all that water sign energy. So this is something I feel that like affects you greatly. But with the Not For You card, I'm going to go in the guidebook. So I'm going to pause the video, but I want to read what it says for you. Okay, so it says, a clear knowing that something is being denied you. Rejection is God's protection. And you have, like the shell creatures, the crab, the lobster, that protection message. So this week, whatever happens, the next 7 days, know you're being protected, and certain things being denied to you, it's a blessing in disguise. You're being protected by the universe, so you can have your true promised land, your true abundance, and things being gifted for you. Don't worry. Sometimes things being denied to you is because you have a life purpose or special cause that you're supposed to fulfill in this lifetime, like part of your life purpose. And having something denied for you, or you being different, is a good thing. It's a blessing. And then something else I also realized just now with that 10 of Cups card and the Milk and Honey, there's also the rainbow. So it's like there's sunshine after the rain type of vibe I'm getting. Like, there is positive things coming. Just hold your resolve and don't worry if you have judgment or something's denied to you. Something's better is coming for you. So I'm going to put down your last set of cards to get any further messages for you. Okay, so we have Take Time to Breathe Out, Disseminating Moon, Conclusions Are Within Reach, Full Moon Eclipse, and then Teacher, you have the ability to motivate others to strive to uncover their true potential. Considered careers, teaching, coaching, mentorship, or being a motivational speaker. You've learned much about money, and this is a time to put it into practice. So with these cards, Take Time to Breathe Out, I really feel you just need to take this week and chill, heal, protect yourself once again. Reading some of the cards, it feels really emotional. So like if you guys are feeling emotional, especially, you want to take time to clear those emotions out so you can feel more peaceful afterwards. It's part of the healing process. You don't want to repress anything you're feeling, because if you bottle it up, it eventually comes out again, and then it might come out at a time that's like it makes it more difficult, right? So you want to take time to heal yourself this week, and with conclusions are within reach. This card is also talking about if something like a door slamming or closing, there's another one opening. Things are concluding, things will change afterwards, but don't hold yourself, like don't think because something happens it's your fault. Sometimes things are just meant to not work for your benefit. Sometimes things are meant to be the way they are so you can get something better. And that's a strong message for you for this week. And with teacher, I think of it as the lessons learned. And you previously had the Hermit card. The Hermit is a teacher as well. So this is a time to learn and gain wisdom so you can be better off in the future. And another thing I want to mention with this card, it could be a message of you having a teacher, like what's it called? There are life purpose coaches. I can't think of the name exactly for some reason, but there's people that can help you with life goals, or like seeing a counselor, or even for some of you it could be like religious, because with the milk and honey card, that makes me think of religion. So that's for some of you too, like you could get encouraging messages from those types of people or things this week. But it's also could just be saying like your lessons are learned and they're concluding now. So that was your message for the week ahead and the next 7 days. Some of it I feel like was more than that, but that was the message that was coming through. So I wanted to let you guys know. If you liked the reading, please like and subscribe. Let me know what you thought about it. And if you have any other suggestions for readings you want to see next, or if you want more weekly readings, let me know in the comments. But I hope you have a great day, a great week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. So for your cards, you have Aquarius, the Magician, 4 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. So for your first card, it's a zodiac sign card. You got Aquarius. This is supposed to represent the energy you'll be projecting throughout the week and how other people will perceive your energy. So regardless of whether you're an Aquarius or not, you will be like an Aquarius this week with your energy. So Aquarius is clever, reliable, creative, pessimistic, stubborn, impulsive. Its element is air. Its ruling planet is Uranus. Major Arcana card is the Star. Its stone is amethyst and garnet. And color is blue and violet. Lucky numbers 3, 4, 9. And its flower is orchid, and I don't know how to say that one, so I won't try. But that's what it represents. So any of these symbols that represent Aquarius, you want to look out for this week, because it's a synchronicity for you. When you see any of these symbols that represent Aquarius, it means you're on the right path this week, you're going the right way. These are the signs that are going to be calling out to you and that you'll see this week. So when you see them, feel encouraged, feel inspired, and know that you're supported by the universe when you see them. So Aquarius has the energy of being very intelligent, eccentric, and just overall creative and different. So with Aquarius, and right next to the Magician in a way has some Aquarian traits of being able to make do with everything that you have. So the Magician has a sword, it has a pentacle, it has a cup, it has everything. The Magician has everything they need to create and achieve the goals they have, right? So you are having that energy this week. You're using your mind, as you can see, with Aquarius being very smart and intelligent, and then the Magician with the infinity symbol above their head. It's like you're using your mind this week to achieve what you want. You're using your willpower. You're probably manifesting as well with the Magician appearing. So you're going to be working on like mentally manifesting, like thinking and visualizing what you want this week. You're also going to have time to relax a bit this week and rejuvenate with the Four of Swords appearing. So as you see the cats napping, you can have a cat nap this week after you work on manifesting and using your mind, because that can be draining even if it's positive, right? It takes a lot of energy to focus on what you want to manifest. So make sure you're going to use those opportunities you have this week to rest, so you can be fully rested and prepared to take on whatever comes this week. With 10 of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands, these kind of relate together. So this is a message just for some people. The Knight of Wands can mean a move of home or thinking about moving your home, and right next to the 10 of Pentacles, which represents family, legacy, and wealth. It's possible some of you could move into a new home with your family, or looking for a new home to start a family this week, because both of these cards mention that and then them together. So be aware of that for some of you. But for others of you, 10 of Pentacles and Knight of Wands can be messages of money coming in quick, an increase of money this week, or the message of something like a job offer so you can make more money is coming to you. It's also, with 10 of Pentacles, talking about feeling more stable this week, feeling more prepared. And the Knight of Wands gives me this energy of kind of being impulsive too, like Aquarius. So that's something you have to watch out for this week, is not being too impulsive, but there is a little bit of a spark and energy you're going to move with this week and the next 7 days ahead. Okay, so I'm going to put down your next set of cards for you. Okay, so with these cards, you have family, all in the pride, and then you have receive, accept the gift. So with the 10 of Pentacles card and family card coming through, I don't know if I already said this. I might have, but I'll just say it again. Some of you too could be inheriting a home or inheriting something from your family, getting a gift from your family. If it's not a house, because that's just for some of you. The house, you're getting something from your family, or your family is a highlight this week in the next 7 days ahead. With this card, it's asking you to think about your relationship with your family and what they do for you, what you do for them. It also can be a message of some of you wanting to manifest a family, some of you wanting to create a family if you don't have one. Like if you're someone who doesn't have, like, for instance, like a mom, a dad, it could be like you want to pick your own family, like find friends that are like family. So if that is you want to kind of visualize and make a kind of like a vision board with your dream family. Like, what do you want your family members to be like? Like, you're choosing your own family, making your own family. And there's a lot of ways you can make your own family, right? So no matter which way you guys fall, focusing on manifesting a family this week will be successful. And it's something I think could help put you in a better headspace this week. But overall, family is going to be very important for you for this week. I think your family is going to give you or gift you something, or you're going to receive something from your family in some way. And with the receive card, it's asking you to accept it. Don't deny it, just accept it. It will be good for you. It's good to have give and take. So if you having a gift from your family, or even if other people come in this week to give you a gift, just accept it and know that you deserve it. You brought it to you with your energy you're putting out. Just accept it. An example I can think of for this card is if you ever go out with friends or family and people have a dinner and people are like, they're fighting over who gets to pay for the meal. You have one person saying they'll pay for it, another person saying they'll pay for it, and people keep fighting and not just paying for or splitting. So, I had that experience with my own friends and family. So maybe you guys have that situation. If someone offers to pay this time, to just accept it. Something like that, right? Just accept the good things that come for you this week. Don't fight it. So I'm going to pull some more cards for you to get more insight on what's coming for you for this week and the next 7 days ahead. Okay, so with these cards, you have Yang and a change in the wind. So with the first card, it talks about having more of the masculine energy, taking more action. And I can also see that with the Magician card coming through, and Aquarius to the zodiac sign energy for you this week. I think you're going to be more motivated to take action this week. You will take action this week, and a lot of external events that you don't control will also help you carry on that energy this week as well, to make choices, to make movements, to take action. You're going to be supported externally by the circumstances that happen to you this week. And then we have a change in the wind. So with a change in the wind, things are changing, moving, and you can't resist them. They'll just naturally move. You have to go along with where the wind blows. You have to keep moving regardless if you want to move or not. But with the energy you have this week that I previously read, I don't think you'll have a problem doing that. I think you're welcoming the change. Just make sure that when you have some moments where you can rest, take that, because it's going to help you continue on stronger this week so you can take the actions that you need to. So I'm going to go ahead and put down your last set of cards. Okay, so with these cards, you have Be Bold and Make the First Move, Cardinal Moon, Hold Your Vision, Fixed Moon, and Planner. Pay attention to detail and create a plan to grow your business or personal finances. Careers in event planning, project management, or professional organizer could be for you. This is a great time to take a financial inventory and see what needs changing. So with all these cards together, it's the masculine energy comes through again with Be Bold and Make the First Move and Hold Your Vision. So this is asking you this week to visualize and have an ideal of your plans and what you want to do, and be bold and literally make the first move. Don't doubt yourself. Don't put it off. Take the action you need to this week to get things moving and get it out of the way. I feel you're going to have the confidence to do that, but this is just a message that's a reminder for you to be bold, be strong, be confident, do what you need to do. It's going to work out. Hold your vision, hold your plans in your mind so you can do them. Don't put it off. You can do it. So have that courage. And interestingly, you keep getting, the impulsiveness. So you want to make these moves, but plan them, right? So this is actually a message that came out, I think, for all the groups, if I'm remembering correctly, is that you want to plan and make a move, and it's good for you to be impulsive in a way because you need to take the first step, right? But just because you take the first step, just make sure you look over the details first so that it's more successful, if that makes sense. So with planner, I said this to the other groups too, or at least one of them, you could write a list of what you need to do each day or what you need to do for the week. That way you get it done and you don't forget, because maybe you do want to be the one that takes initiative and action, but you have a lot going on, so you forget. If you have that list, it will help you remember and be able to take action on things. But this planner too, I feel it's not just for your daily task. I feel like it's for all of your goals. Writing down what you want to do is going to help you with the Hold Your Vision card. It will help you do that by writing it down. As you write it down, you'll be able to visualize it. As you write it down, you'll know you have to take action on it first and make the initiative because it's on your task list. It just kind of will help put you in the right headspace to do those things. But overall, for your week and next 7 days ahead, I feel like you have strong energy. You're smart this week. You're planning this week. You're taking action and moving along. Just make sure you pay attention to the details before you take the first step, but take the first step soon. So that was your reading. I hope you liked it. If you did like it, please like and subscribe. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. Feel free to suggest other readings you would like to see. If you want more weekly readings, let me know, especially if you like this one. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.